Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
And the list of names suggests that what we have in front of us here, Jim, is a 3-5-2 formation.
Well, I can tell you, Peter, that I actually always like playing in this formation because as a wing-back, you get more freedom to go forward. As an orthodox full-back, you had to be more selective in the runs you made. The back three should be able to deal with certainly one opposition striker and possibly two. And that's why I liked it, because I didn't have to get back that much.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, when it comes to youth and potential, Peter, it's hard to look past Pedri, who is probably going to have a very busy game here. I think he's got everything that you need to play in a midfield role, and he's so cute and clever with any aspect of the game in that department, which is usually the busiest part of any field. He will always find a way of standing out because of his...
Pedri! DiMarco. And it's Mkhitaryan. Martinez, he is onto it, and the shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Balde. And that's gone loose. He's chosen to go back. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Neither side yet able to find the net. Mkhitaryan. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Koundé deals with that comfortably. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Martinez. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Fired deep towards the back post. And that's the keeper's ball. Koundé. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. And the shot! Goal! Inter! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
Inter Milan are 1-up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Over to the left.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
There will be a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Driving forward. Now it's Martinez. Spread it left. DiMarco. Dumfries receives it in a good position here. And that should get the job done. And the half-time whistle goes. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Inter Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. Here we go again. Inter Milan carrying a one-goal lead. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedri. De Jong. Akanji. And Bastoni. DiMarco. Bastoni hops for safety. Inter Milan are still that goal to the good. Acerbi. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Barella. Yamal. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Cambio di giocatori. Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 9.
Bastoni gets it away. Now he's got space here. Now it's Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. He's got tall. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Mkhitaryan.
Inter surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Now it's Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through.
Such good technique.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Goes for a shot! It's in! Do not write them off! Back they come!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Ha segnato all'85esimo minuto. Numero 10.
Barcelona are making a change now.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Thuram!
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
It's a throw-in.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
The final seconds now. Now this could be a chance.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
There's the whistle. Penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties.
Siete pregati di usare le apposite aree di parcheggio.
Real tension here then as the first man readies himself. Dumfries, first in line. And he's found the net.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Yeah, good pen that.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Çalhanoğlu is second man up. It's a tame penalty, straight at the keeper.
Well, he didn't hit that with any sort of conviction, and it's an easy save in the end. Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
So this one to restore parity. Oh, no!
Well, I think he's overestimated the keeper's reach then.
Barcelona are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. Good penalty, just steered it the other way. And they're 2 up. Inter Milan are looking to save match point. He's missed it, and it's all over. Inter Milan fall short in the lottery that is the penalty shootout. As cruel as that is, the two sides had been inseparable after 2 hours of action.
The definition of penalty heartbreak, and part of the game that we find irresistible. Total emotional despair for them.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Invitiamo tutti i tifosi